Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into my channel, Healthy Living. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a clear liquid diet and how to make it taste a little bit better. So one of my family members is currently in the hospital and has been on a clear liquid diet for about 3 or 4 days now, and they messaged me and asked me to make a video on how to make this diet taste a little bit better and make it a little bit more fun. So I'm going to. I hope you guys like this video. It should be pretty informative. I know sometimes with clear liquid diets, they can just be so bland and gross. But hopefully this will answer some of your questions and just brighten your day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So these are the ingredients you guys are going to need for our first recipe. You're going to need 1 lime, a glass, some honey, and then a tea kettle full of water. It should be a pretty simple recipe, but let me show you what to do with it from here. The first thing I'm going to do is boil my water. And this sometimes can be the hardest part of the recipe because you don't want your water to be cold, but you don't want it to boil out of your pot either. So you actually kind of have to watch it pretty closely. It should take about 10 minutes to get just to the right boiling point, but once it does, I'll show you where to go from there. The next step is to cut the lime into small wedges, and be careful not to cut yourself because the lime can be pretty small, especially if you're using a bigger knife. So I've cut up my limes into little wedges. I have my cup and my water that is boiled but not overflowing. So first I'm going to very carefully pour the hot water into my cup. Then I'm going to come over here and take one of the lime wedges and just squeeze it. Just kind of drop it in there. You could even put one on the side if you want. And this is where the fun part comes in. So I am just going to take my honey. Ooh, it's coming down. And I really just want to put 1 drop. Okay. That's it, you guys. So you have delicious lime hot water with just a drop of honey, and it's not bad for you at all. So I hope you guys enjoy this first recipe. So my next recipe is going to be broth. I know some people, when they make broth, they just get it out of a carton and they'll just like heat it up on the stove and pour it into a cup or whatever. My broth is very different. It's very tasty. It just has a couple extra steps, and that's all you need to make it taste so much better. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Okay, these are the ingredients you guys are going to need to make this broth recipe. This recipe is a play off of the turkey that we always have for Thanksgiving, that we got from Oprah actually. So it's just really yummy, really good. So first you're going to need Dijon mustard. Now this isn't clear, so if you're doing a clear liquid diet, you literally can only put a tiny bit, but you don't want a lot of Dijon mustard because it can be really overwhelming. The next thing you need is soy sauce, but I didn't have soy sauce, so I'm going to use Worcestershire sauce. However you say that, I don't know. Worcestershire, I don't know. And then I have Better Than Bouillon. It's a bouillon. It's just a bouillon, but it's just made with really healthy ingredients. I know a lot of people do chicken or beef broth. I think vegetable broth is great, especially if you're vegetarian. You can have this recipe. So that's why I chose veggie broth. And then you need a little bit of lemon juice, a cup, and then some water, which I'm going to boil again. And when that's done, we'll put our recipe together. So my water is done boiling. So I'm going to really carefully pour it into my cup. I'm going to do about 3/4. And then I just have a spoon of bouillon, of the veggie bouillon, that I'm going to mix in some Sometimes it takes a little while. Let's get that down in there. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit. Oh, my lemon juice is stuck. Got it. Oops, thought I did. Hold on. Got it. Oh, come off. It's stuck. Okay. So now that we're just gonna add a little bit of lemon juice, maybe like that many drops, like 5 or 6 drops. Okay, now I'm gonna add, like I said, Worcestershire sauce to mine, just a couple of drops of this. And now just a tiny squirt of Dijon mustard. Okay, stir that together. And you can see it's still clear, so the doctor's not going to give you grief. But it is so good, you guys. I can't wait for you to smell it. Like, it smells so good. Stir it up. And there is your second recipe of Thanksgiving turkey veggie broth. So my final recipe is going to be for those of you who don't like hot beverages. It's a really easy and yummy cold beverage that, you know, maybe if you're just like feeling hot or sick, it's really refreshing, and it'll make you feel good throughout the day. So let's get started on our final recipe. These are the ingredients you guys need for our last recipe. You're going to need a glass. I'm using my MSU Denver glass. A little bowl of ice. I have a sprig of mint from my mint garden. It smells really yummy. Lemon juice again, and a cup of cold water. So to my glass, I'm going to put in my ice. And you can judge how much ice you want. I'm going to put probably that many, to where it's about half full. Then next, I'm going to add my lemon juice. And I'm doing my lemon juice first so it can really kind of coat the ice. I'm going to just do like a swirl. Okay. Now pour the water over top, and make sure not to spill, because you really want to make sure you're drinking lots of water. Fill it maybe right above the name. And then we are going to garnish it with a sprig of mint. So if you do not like hot beverages, this cold beverage will get you through your day. It's packed full of vitamin C, and of course it's hydrating. Yummy! I hope you guys have enjoyed my video on a few recipes to make a clear liquid diet taste so much better. I know sometimes it can be hard when we have health problems to be in the hospital, but hopefully this video is helpful and delicious. Anyway, happy living, healthy living. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.